That is good, legends. How's everybody doing today? Let me just get this muted. Gail's in the house, Archaeology and Gold. Good to see you, Gail. We got Adam Weiss, Bill Snodgrass, Florida Storm Chasing Adventures. The Aqua Donkey's in the house. My girl Lumi's here. Good to see you, Lumi. Alaskan Assassin, Adam Weiss. Legend Dorothy is in here. Good to see you, Dorothy. Rubbernecker's in. Good to see you, Rubbernecker. Been a minute. First off, we will get to Dina's generous donation. Thank you so much, Dina. We're going to talk about what we're here for today, what the cause is a little bit. But before I forget, I have 10 memberships to give away to some lucky winners. Of course, I have no control over who these go to, guys, just so you know. Here we go. Florida Storm Chasing wins a membership. Chasing Cheddar, Angie and Rick, David W. Awesome. Karen DeGuiter won a membership. Fantastic. And with that membership, of course, comes 5 entries into the big pay dirt draw. Not for the October draw, mind you, but for the pay dirt draw. Awesome. Troubled One's in the house. Alaskan Assassin throwing out his colors. Awesome, bro. No worries, Curtis. Steven, thank you so much, Dorothy. Asakura's in the house. Let's get you a jacket, buddy. It's cold out here. So good to see everybody every Sunday. Good to have you in, Asakura. Welcome to the channel. There's Lumi flashing her colors. Thank you, baby. All right, let's give out the last 5 so we can get on with the show. There we go. Let's see who wins these. Brewers Prospecting, 3D Woodworks, Adam flashing the colors, California Dreamin', awesome. Mary won a membership. That's fantastic. And Sherry Blairwich, congratulations to all the new members. Like I said, 5 entries into the upcoming huge pay dirt draw. Aqua Donkey flashing the colors. Barry is in the house. So good to see you, Barry. So we have raised for Stomp Out Bullying. I couldn't be more pleased. $525 raised so far, and that's not counting today and the generous donation that Dina made. Hearts of Gold, Karen, flashing her colors. Awesome. Yeah, T.O.'s one of the OGs. OGs. All right. So, all the money raised in October, as you guys probably know, is being matched, and we're donating to Stomp Out Bullying. It's a cause I believe in. You guys know I'm a firm believer in mental health awareness, and it all starts sometimes with people being bullied in school, and it carries with them throughout their life. And Stomp Out Bullying is not just for bullying in school. It involves cyberbullying as well. Adults, helping adults that have been bullying, and what the money goes to. Crisis intervention, which is a huge thing because, unfortunately, bullying is a leading cause of depression and anxiety, which we all know can lead to other things. And, it's a place that kids can call, like an anonymous hotline. They get hooked up with a counselor. They send people out to schools to raise awareness and give presentations. They have guest speakers. It's an absolutely awesome organization, and one that I'm proud to be sponsoring. And I'm proud that you guys are along with me for the ride. You guys have been super generous. As I said, $525. So thank you all so much. And with that being said, Dina, thank you so much. Miss Dina donated $20 right at the beginning of the stream, 10 for her, and she's giving 10 to chat. So let's get this party started. One number only between 1 and 50 for 10 entries, courtesy of Dina. Let it rip, legends. Kenneth Bird, welcome in. You're gonna have to forgive my handwriting. It's poor at the best of times, but it is cold out here. Welcome in, WP's World. Good to see you. 5 for Dorothy, 5 for chat. We can absolutely do that, legend Dorothy. Jeffrey Button's in the house. Good to see you, Jeffrey. Awesome, awesome stuff. Yeah. So the bad news is, unfortunately, this is my last live outside for the year because some crazy bugger invented daylight savings time. So we'll be inside starting next week, but I thought we'd squeeze a last outside live in. A little bit cloudy, but we're still good. It's chilly. I got my jacket here. We'll be good. King's Gold Josephus in the house. Good to see you. It was 40 where you're at, Trouble One. Try 28. It was 28 here this morning. I woke up, everything had a layer of frost on it. It was crazy. Jason E. Miner's in the house. Good to see you. California Dreaming. Welcome in, California. All right, legends. So I love it when people are generous and they give to the chat like Dina just did, because we can have multiple winners, and that was the case this time. We have 10 entries courtesy of Dina for 3 legendary legends. Hearts of Gold, Lily, and Anthony all pick number 7. The ladies are on a roll. Congrats, ladies. How's my sound and picture, by the way? It's a new phone, so hopefully everything's better and we're not going to get any of those buffering issues. All right. Awesome. Thanks for the feedback, Florida. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, sound is what it is. The phone is improved, but the shitty Amazon lapel mic has not. But we'll work on that. All right, so for 5 entries, courtesy of Legend Dorothy Richardson, one number only. Go ahead, guys. Yeah, it's a chilly day. It is 46 degrees here right now. So I'm thinking that the warm weather is gone. Whitetail starts next week. So, yeah. Well, whitetail rifle season is next week anyways. $84. Holy smokes. 41 in Northern California. That is crazy. Yeah, it was 48 here at its peak, Dina. Not too far off. Cold on the old hands, I'll tell you that. GP is in the house. Good to see you, gentlemen, prospector. All right. Kind of switched it up on you guys for 5 entries, courtesy of Legend Dorothy Richardson. Number was 2. Closest, King's Gold, Josephus. Congratulations, Joseph. And because those are paid entries, those are good for the end of the month draw as well. Both of them got deer. That's awesome, Jeffrey. Love to see the kids getting out, getting deer. The local whitetail deer trail, like the main one, runs right across the back of my property. This used to be an apple orchard, so there's tons of apple trees back there. So I usually don't have to wait too long to get my deer unless I'm being selected. Subi's in the house. Good to see you, Subi. Good to see you, Mama Bird. Welcome in, guys. All right, legends. So from an entry from myself, one number between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Could be, Jeffrey. You never know. I never get attached to them. They all look like smoked sausage to me. Billy Benson, welcome in, Billy. All right, legends. So I switched it up on you again. Number is 50. Closest, Jason E. Minor. Congratulations, Jason. Bubbles or souls, says yeah, crazy. All righty then. Well, we'll be whipping up a batch of souls pretty soon. How's that? All right, legends, for another entry from yours truly. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Jenny Barrages, welcome in, Jenny. Can I join? What do you mean, can you join? You're here. Yeah, crazy. I don't even actually, let me look. I hate this at tag stuff. It's a curse. Let me look at you up. Oh, man. So, yeah, crazy is crazy, Kay. I know who you are, buddy. This hot tag stuff screws me up each and every time. Good to see you, Crazy Kay. So, people say a number. Every 3 months, 2 to 3 months, I do a huge pay dirt drawing where you can win a bag of gold pay dirt. And I give away entries through the stream, and people donate to others. And I give away those entries. And when you guess the right number, you get an entry, or however many entries it's for. Melody Raspberry Hedgehog is in the house. Good to see you, Melody. All right. Number was 3. Congrats, Bill Snodgrass. Good to have you in, Jenny. Stick around. Once you get to know the community a bit, we'll get you modded up so you can connect around to some of these amazing channels in here. Joseph's glitching right now. He's having a stroke or something. Take a breath, Joseph. Did you guess 3, Rubbernecker? Let me confirm. Pitbull Prospect is in the house. Let's see here. All right, Rubbernecker, I do tend to miss them sometimes, so we'll add you. We do, if 2 people guess the number, they each get an entry, and that's the way it works. So, Rubbernecker, we're going to add an entry for you, my friend. "53 legends watching. Holy smokes." All right, legends, for one more courtesy of yours truly, one number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Johnson family, welcome in. Bean, good to see you. Dam's Fish on Adventures, good to see you, Dam. James Baker, welcome in, sir. Yeah, and we give out these, for those of you that are fairly new here, we give out these entries throughout the stream. Colleen, welcome in, Colleen's Corner. Weeks Family Adventures, good to see you. Was great seeing that you and the family were able to go live this weekend. That's absolutely awesome. All right. So that number was 33. Congrats to Stephen Stark and Mama Bird. Congrats, legends. Gail, holy smokes. All right. Thank you so much, Gail. That goes to an amazing cause, too. 20 for chat. Holy smokes, guys. Someone's walking her away lucky. You're a legend, Gail. Thank you so much. All right. And these are paid entries, guys. So this goes for the big, geez, I keep saying like my big pay dirt drawing that I do every 3 months, but thanks to the generosity of Dorothy, B&B Bob, and Mentally Corrupted, this upcoming one is, as far as prizes is concerned, is almost as big as my big one that we have every 3 months. It's absolutely amazing. 7 prizes now up for grabs. Some beautiful pours, 3 bags of, two nuggets, 3 bags of pay dirt. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Crash is in the house. Good to see you, Crash. All right, legends. For 20 entries, 20, 2-0. One number and one, courtesy of Gale, Archaeology and Gold. Nice, California. That's awesome. You know what, California? I'm going to reach Lumi. You and I have to reach out to California. We can get her over that 500. Go ahead, guys. One number only. Between 1 and 50 for 20 entries, courtesy of Gale. Bent Fork is in the house. Good to see you, Scott. You do you. Yeah, crazy. Just don't hop behind the wheel, buddy. Paul K is here. Good to see you, Paul. It's been a minute, buddy. Yeah, Callie, you're a great supporter of both Lumi and I. We'll help you get that 500. Sometimes we'll promote a channel from week to week. We don't have one this week, but just make sure, double checking my numbers, because this is for 20 entries. So I'm trying my best not to bugger this one up, like I do half the other ones. All right, legends. Pitbull, we can promote you. I mean, you're in the prospecting community as well. We can absolutely promote you one weekend too. Not a problem. David Danderand's in the house. So good to see everybody. All right, legends. I mean, this almost deserves a drum roll. 20 entries, courtesy of Dale. And we have multiple winners, guys. Thank you so much, Gail, for the donation. It's going to an amazing, amazing cause. 20 entries each. The number was 17. Congrats, Asakura and Mama Bird. Cuevas Prospecting. Carlos is in the house. How you doing? How's Zeb? How's the family, buddy? Opera City is here. Good to see you, Opera City. JR Buds is in the house. Good to see you, JR Buds. Yeah, it's like finding a picker and a sticker in your gear bag. You got her, GP. Awesome, Carlos. That's great to hear, man. All right. I'm going to go. What's he doing? He's about to sluice and find some gold. But right now we're giving away entries so you can win your own gold. How's that? All right, legends. So one more from me. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Welcome in, Phil. Mitchell Sanders, welcome in. Pastor Ken's curveballs, man. It's been a minute. Good to see you, Ken. All right, legends. Number was 47. Congrats, Rubbernecker. That's 2 for Rubbernecker today. That's awesome. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Ken. All right. Had to run over and check, make sure that the beer wasn't leaking all over the Goldbacks. West County Mudlark, good to see you. All right, let's get our arrangements arranged for some sluicing. That's what you're here for, Phil? See some gold, buddy? Well, let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we? All righty, Paul. And that's entries for you into the drawing as well. Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate you, man. What a legend. How you been, Paul? How's detecting been going? I haven't heard from you in a bit. Really good to see you, buddy. All right. Five for Adam. What a legend. Maybe you will get lucky, buddy. If karma is a thing, Adam, you will absolutely get lucky. You're an absolute legend and a generous person. Oh, let's add some bubbles. Bless the water. Bless the water with bubbles. Hello, everybody. We appreciate you, too. We appreciate you for sure, Anthony. You're an absolute legend. coming from a guy that likes to play with bubbles. Have a good one, crazy. Appreciate you, man. All right. Looking good. I'm not seeing any bubbles in the sluice cells, which is the only place that we don't want bubbles today. Now you want me to pull a pike over there, Loomy? You're getting a little carried away, dear. Oh, the big bubbles, Dina, with the big wand. I was going to get one from the dollar store, but they didn't have them this year. We're actually talking to Loomy. I'm going to be ordering. So Amazon has these wicked bubble guns. Hey, Mikey Blazer, good to see you. Amazon has these wicked bubble guns, and they come in a 2-pack. So I'm going to be double-fisted on the bubbles. Doing great, Mikey. How are you? Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, Loomy? And they come 2 to a pack, so I'll be just like a cowboy with 6 shooters. That makes sense, Dina. I mean, my bubble gun is pooched. I do have the bubbles out, though. I should get the bubbles, and we could just blow some bubbles for fun. Can't have a stream with no artificially created bubbles. So, Jerry, we put dish soap in the water because it keeps gold is actually hydrophobic. It'll run along the top of the water. We put way too much on purpose just to have a good time. But yeah, you should always run dish soap or jet dry in your water. Jet dry being the smarter one, but we like to have fun out when we're outside. Actually, even when we're inside, and overdo it with the bubbles just for fun. I love the bubbles too. I knew something wasn't right. You guys got to clue me in on these things. I'm like, is it just me, or has this same song been playing the whole time? It wasn't just me. Yeah, Jerry, it breaks the surface tension. It's called a surfactant, is the scientific term for it. Seeing pyrite, but no gold yet. Sounds like Gold Rush music, Mikey. Let's hope so. So for those that are new here, these cons are from my local area. These have been run through a bigger sluice already. These are sluice concentrates. And we run them through this, which is cleanup sluice. That's Dream Mat micro matting that we have in there. So Jerry, that's a great question. You'll notice in the sluice, there's really no bubbles to be found hardly. And yeah, micro gold won't it won't adhere to the bubbles. They break up on the way down too. Yeah, we sort of have fishing year round, Lumi. Sort of. You can always find a place to fish, but you knew that. Right now is the time of the fall giants. I absolutely love this time of year for fishing. Had a great time with you guys last week pulling out those monsters. That was a good time. That was a great night out, actually. Yeah, Jerry. So actually, Jerry, you've been here a bit, asking some really good questions. There are some. Where the hell's my cursor? There it is. Asking. There's some great members of the prospecting community in here, Jerry, and I'd give you a wrench so that you can connect around. Yeah. Unfortunately, like when we're out in the creek with the sluice box and we set it up, obviously you can't use dish soap. When you use a recirculating system, obviously you're not worried about putting that dish soap into the environment. It's pretty hard to fill the creek full of jet dry for you. Yes, Dorothy, don't even talk about that. Whatever idiot invented daylight savings time didn't have a dog. Try telling your dog that you get to sleep in an extra hour in the fall. It doesn't work that way. Cats too, yeah. Hey, Bob is in the house. B&B Bob. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I have a harder time, Dorothy, with the spring one because I can, it doesn't hurt to get up earlier and go to bed than the actual time. But the spring one screws me up every time. Walk around like a zombie for about a week. Y'all make sure that you are connecting with Bob over at B&B. Lumi and I tonight will be over at Bob's, having Curtis doing a Sunday night show, and Raspberry is actually going to be up there painting. Very much looking forward to that. We'll drop a link to that later. Yeah, Bob's at 7 tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, I'm hoping these cons aren't duds. I see 2 pieces of gold in the sluice. That's it. But we'll see. We'll see how we make out. Yeah, I remember those days, Paul. I used to work the dirty 12s, dirty shift works. Loved having half my days off, though. Especially when you like hunting and fishing. And you get days off during the week and you get the bush or the lake to yourself. It's awesome. But yeah, night shift sucks. So on Curtis tonight, we'll get a link later. Good luck to everyone who's entered Bob's giveaway. The real Volk, welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, exactly, Jerry. I have my other sluice. So what I do is I'll run them like a long tom. I'll run two sluices in tandem. So this Dream Mat sluice, I've also got the mini mat. This is the micro. So I'll run the mini mat, and then I've got a Gold Heart sluice that goes behind it. And I'll run the 2 of them in tandem. And I'm fairly lucky that on my property we have a spot where we clean out. We clean it out with so dredges aren't allowed. You're not allowed to put it back in the river, but we'll clean it out with a jet pump. And I have 45-gallon drums full of stuff that we took out with the jet pump, and I run a bunch of that through the larger sluice system, And then I clean that out, and then on the weekends I'll come out here and I do my my cleanups. Mega Dog's in the house. Good to see you, Joe King. Welcome in, Joe King. Have a good one, Asakura. Got to get something to put my my cons pen on. This kills my back, man. And I also keep forgetting to replace the rubber washer under the sluice. To remember that. That's why I got a little drip pan going underneath there. $62 likes. Awesome. Don't be a bum. Hit that thumb. Did you, GP? I was like, God, GP's going to make fun of me for not replacing that damn thing yet. Of course, we're going. I'll be packing this up and moving my setup inside over next week because of daylight savings time. I have to remember not to put it away in the cabinet without that washer, because God forbid next year I pull it out and it's got the damn washer missing still. Oh, yeah, there's a shine. Saw that right away, just the way it landed. Dina, no, I did not. My driveway is absolutely full of leaves. Sorry about that. I wanted to get it running. I am going to. I hate to do it. I hate to use quick start. It's so rough on an engine. But those lithium ion leaf blowers are looking better and better. Can't see none of my bubbles. All right, so we'll do a bubble wipe every once in a while. Maybe we'll scatter some random bubbles around the goldenrod. So Wooden, the reason that we use the bubbles, I explained earlier, they're surfactant. It helps the gold. We overdo it on purpose just to have some fun, but it helps the gold sink. It breaks the surface tension on the water. It's the same way when you'll see me later when I pan, I use jet dry in the panning water. Photos against anxiety. Dimmy in the house. Good to see you, Dimmy. Yes, they take me for bubble yard. Oh, I'm going to take a little break, give my back a rest. I'll show you guys what's in the sluice so far. One really nice flake right there with one beside it. Got a piece up top. My typical fine, flat, flaky gold. And yeah, there's a piece over there near the edge. 10 for Bob, 10 for chat. We can absolutely do that. You're an awesome legend, Bob. Bob, super generous, of course, donating a half-gram bag and a beautiful piece of Australian gold for this month's giveaway. Oh, thanks, man. That's an excuse for me to rest my back, too. It is, of course, a fantastic cause. Joe King, that really depends on, well, you're going to have to give me a time frame. Biggest piece I've ever found was 0.688, found in Maine. It was a nice nugget. Most I found in a day, probably close to half a gram. So, no, if you're ever asking if being an amateur prospector could be a full-time job, the answer is absolutely no. Not for me, anyway. But it's fresh air, it's exercise, gets me out. Really enjoy it. Chris, I am in Ontario, Canada, sir. All right, legends. One number only for 10 entries, courtesy of my good buddy Bob over at B&B Prospecting. Lefty Jr., welcome in. Zilla got the bed warm for you, Joseph. That's awesome. Yeah, it's one guess only, please. Chris, I will take your first one. That's what we normally do. And it's between 1 and 50. No worries, buddy. It happens. I know a lot of other channels do it that way to drum up their chat. I don't like it because I can never figure out who won. I have a hard time doing it this way. Don't want to miss one because this is for 10 entries. Wow. Empty pan in the house. Mission Discover. Welcome in, Nolan. This one is the gift that keeps on giving. So y'all really need to be thankful to B&B Painter Prospecting. Mainly's in the house. Good to see you, Mainly. Got 4 winners of 10 entries each. Steven Stark, Bill Snodgrass, Dorothy, and my girl Lumi. Congrats, guys. 10 entries, courtesy of Bob at B&B Prospecting. Yeah, I do like it when I love it, Bob, when someone donates and it gets some people that, you know what, everyone's been super generous, but we all know the economy's tough on everybody. So when people donate, it's so nice when it gets distributed around. And awesome. Yeah. Bubbles bring the friends together. See if we can make this look like the Nightmare Before Christmas guy. Not really. You guys get the idea. Yeah, I was thinking about food coloring, Lumi, and then I'm like, I'd come in and it'd be all over my hands from playing with the bubbles. Maybe we'll do that next week. We'll see. All right, legends, let's do one from me. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Hey, Mrs. Gigi, welcome in. Good to see you, Mrs. Gigi. 5 for chat from Legend Dorothy. You're an absolute legend, Dorothy. We appreciate you so much. Not just because of the donations. Dorothy's just an amazing person in general. Georgianne is in the house. Good to see you, Georgianne. You got that right, Bob. All right. Legends, that number was 12. Congrats, Anthony. Brother Anthony. Who dat? Says Megadog. Who dat? Anthony's in here every week. Awesome, loyal supporter. Fantastic friend of Lumi and I's. Logan King is in the house. Good to see you, Logan. All right. Now, for 5 entries, courtesy of Legend Dorothy, one number only. Go ahead, folks. You do see bubbles, Mrs. Gigi. That's pretty much all you can see. Have a good one, GP Mama Bird. Appreciate you guys swinging by. Snoopy snow cone, you think? Yeah, I see that, Lumi. We'll see, Bob. Either it makes it past the point of no return or it ends up getting shaved. I will have a winter beard at some point or another. A ball or a balloon. I don't know what I had that I could balance on there. All right, legends. So, courtesy of Legend Dorothy herself, we have 2 winners. 5 entries each going to B&B and Triple A. The number was 32. Congrats, legends. Yeah, we should cut the bubbles down, start a fresh crop. I don't know what I have that I could put on there. I don't have any balloons hanging around. Love how you guys, Lumi's like, yeah, balloon is light. I don't like just have balloons hanging around. We'll get creative. We're going to be, like I said, starting next week, we're going to be inside. So, um, yeah, we're going to be inside. So we're going to have to get a little bit creative on how we have fun with our bubbles. So we'll come up with some cool stuff. I've got new bubble guns coming in and we'll light them all up. Maybe we'll get some food coloring going on. Who knows? Lumi's full of great ideas. Lumi's an inspiration for me when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, now that I move the bubbles, I see lots of pyrite in the sluice too. Oh, oh fake snow, yeah. Yeah, eat it like meringue. That's a great idea. I wish. I don't know if I want to pour a bunch of pyrite and magnetite and hematite down the sluice and then eat the bubbles, but you never know. Bar opens in 23 minutes, says Curtis. We should get moving. We're actually behind. You guys and your awesome generosity keeping me from running the sluice. Yeah, Triple A's in Alaska. I bet he got snow. Bloodshed is in the house. Good to see you, bro. Go get you that coffee, Hearts of Gold. Saving Grace is in the house. Good to see you, Saving Grace. We're doing awesome. We got some gold in the sluice. We're raising some money for a fantastic cause. Life is good. I got cold beer. Yeah, life is good. And now that I got confidence in this new phone, I'm going to try and give you guys some later on as I'm going through the process, the panning, dumping the cons into the pan. I have more confidence moving the phone around now without buffering. I'm going to try and show you guys kind of my bird's eye view of things here and there where I can. I am going to miss doing this outside. I really, really enjoy having a show out here with you guys every week. But like I said, we'll come up with some creative ways to have some fun. Play with bubbles still. Yeah, it has been a while, Raspberry. Oh, that's awesome, Anthony. We enjoy having you around, that's for sure. Man, there's a pile of pyrite in there. Yeah, we did that the one time, Raspberry. We lit them up. We'll be doing that. Yeah, I might have to put a flashing lights warning on the stream if I do it too much, Raspberry, but Yeah, I have my lights that I do have, my puck lights, we can make them nice dim and yeah. Getting near the bottom of the cons. Always try to time emptying the cons can with the opening of the bar. I'm getting pretty good at it actually. Get a little bit better at it every week. Oh, thank you, Miss Loomy. That was a monster that I caught the other week. That was a really nice pike. Oh, it's nice when you go live and you pull something special in for your audience when you're fishing, like that channel cat you caught. That was awesome. Getting close. 15 minutes till the bar opens. Pace myself though. Got an awesome supper in store. Got a massive T-bone steak tonight for supper. And Lumi and I have been binge watching because it's Halloween month. We've been binge watching American Horror Story. It's awesome. If you guys haven't seen American Horror Story, it's on Disney Plus. Absolutely awesome series. Denny Blazers in the house. Good to see you, Denny. Yeah, Lumi likes Coven. That's no surprise. I really like Coven. We're only on, what are we on right now, Lumi? Season 4, right? Um, I really like the first season the best so far, but I'm looking forward to season 5, which is the hotel one. Lumi tells me it's got some Shining vibes to it, and The Shining's one of my favorite movies. Coven was very good, though. I'll give you guys that. Yeah, we're watching Freak Show now. It's kind of, I like it, but I'm not a big, when I watch horror, I don't like gory stuff as much as I like creepy, scary stuff. It is still creepy and scary, so I do like it, but, I could do without some of the gore. Oh, good to know, Raspberry. That's awesome. What's everybody's favorite horror movies? And I note that I said horror movies. I don't know. You guys are into that weird stuff. I don't need to know about that. Yeah, that's it, Melithian. Absolutely. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you creep in there. My personal series of favorite horror movies. I wouldn't say it's it's hard to say. I like the older, like The Shining and stuff like that. I really like the Insidious movies. Stuff that's spooky, creepy. Amityville Horror is good. Stuff like that. It is a great movie, Raspberry. Oh, the Rob Zombie ones, like Night of 10,000 Corpses. Those are strange, man. Not bad though. Not a bad choice, Danny. Conjuring is awesome, Raspberry. I love Conjuring. Some great picks there. Miss Meadows in May. Yeah, I'm afraid of clowns too, actually. Just something about the fact that you can't see their expressions. Carrie is a good movie, Dina. Any of that, a lot of Lumi and I like that kind of stuff too. The older Stephen King movies. The new stuff is kind of whack, but Misery was good. Needful Things was good as well. Even Pet Cemetery, even though it grosses me out when the kid cuts that guy's Achilles tendons. Pet Cemetery was still pretty good. There we go. We'll sweep that out later. Stephen King went to your high school? That's awesome, Karen. Yeah. No. Bubbles have kind of like a Hello Kitty vibe happening. Actually, we got like the clown from the movie Spawn happening there. Vincent Price is awesome, Steven Stark. Hillbilly's in the house. Good to see you, Hillbilly. Ringo and Zara's in. Good to see you, Ringo. Oh, what time is it? 7 minutes. $81 likes. You guys are legends. Whew. American Mary, I can't say as I have. Joseph? Is it good? Spooky? If it's spooky good, I'm all over it. I'll look it up. All right. Some of this water back in. There is a sluice under there, guys. I promise. Those that have been here since the beginning can vouch for me that there is indeed a sluice under those bubbles. Stephen Pollock's in the house. Good to see you, Stephen. The Alien series, Lumi, you know what bothered me when I was a kid? Remember Bishop? He was the android guy, and that where the alien drives a spike into him and all the acid comes out. That freaked me right the hell out. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, milk everywhere. There you go. The Bishop was his name, I believe. The android fella. All right, legends. Let's give away some entries before we open the bar up. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Oh, it's getting cold. I'm going to have to put my jacket on. Sun's going down. Yeah. Welcome in, Hillbilly. Bubble overload. James Baker, welcome in, man. I think you've been here, but whoop, whoop, indeed, Stephen. Empty pen. I don't know if I said hi to you when you came in, Ken. I know I meant to, but if I missed you, Ken, welcome in, brother. Yeah, we'll be moving some of those off soon, Hillbilly, and making some more. It's got horns, yeah. It's weird how the face that I draw in the front kind of rotates to the back of the bubbles. It's a little strange. I know, Dina, I know. I feel bad. Made that emoji and everything for you guys, and the leaf blower's not running. Makes you feel any better, my driveway feels worse than I do. Yeah, I thought I did too, Ken, but, I always like to make sure, buddy. Oh, look at Lumi rubbing it in. Leaf blower. We'll see what happens when we go downstairs. Maybe we'll do the hair dryer. Yeah, they are, Dina, which is good. Lets me see further when I'm up on the tree stand, right? All right, legends. That number was 12. Congrats, Georgianne. Georgianne for the win. Yeah, I actually left my cons outside, and they were all inside my cons and floating in the water. And 50 legends watching. Hit that like. Steven said 12 as well. I trust you, Steven. So the way it works here, if more than one person guesses the number, both people win the entry. So Steven will add you to the list. So that's an entry for you, my man. It does roll kind of fast. I do try my best to make sure that I don't bugger it up, but inevitably I do it at least 5 times a stream. That sounds a little weird, Joseph. I might give it a look. As long as it's not too gross. All right, what time do we got? Yeah, switch your number up, Steven. Jeez. All right. No hurry, Steven. Brad's bucket in the house. Good to see you, Brad. Hunting and stuff. Good to see you, bro. All right, legends. Super generous dude. Fantastic friend. Awesome member of the panning community and the gold community. Let's say cheers. Open a bar, courtesy of Bob over at B&B Pay Dirt Prospecting. All right. Well, cheers, legends. Oh yeah. You do you, Steven. Get some of these bubbles cleared up. I'll show you guys what the sluice looks like. Hawaii. Let's all raise a glass to Hawaii then. Well, la-di-da. Some of these bubbles out of the sluice. I shouldn't have let them back up so much, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Let's have a look and see what kind of pieces of gold we can see in the sluice. Yeah, buddy. I was last night there. I was watching a movie with Lumi, and I finally caved and broke the space heater out. What a difference it makes in the basement, nice and warm and toasty. But I am seeing some nice pieces there. All right, we're in business. No wonder I fell asleep. You be quiet over there, Lumi. Love you, dear. All right. Some nice shiny built up in the cells there. We're looking good. Yeah. That is a great stuff, hunting and stuff. Great question, hunting and stuff. I'll do that right now. Let me clear some of the bubbles out before we start up so you can see what I'm doing. Aisha is in the house. Good to see you, Aisha. All right. So here's what we do, hunting and stuff. Bubbles, of course, are optional. Just going to clear this out so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do, I'll break out my 25-cent screwdriver, and you loosen the plate that holds the sluice mat down. There we go. Keep that screwdriver handy. So I'll put some clean water. So I'll put some clean water into the pan. Add a little bit of jet dry so our gold doesn't float on us. Put some in my panning station while I'm here. So all you got to do to get the gold out is you slide the mat out of the sluice like so. Put it in the gold pan with water. Hold it straight up like so. And then you're just going to kind of flex the mat and run it through the water a bunch of times till all the stuff falls out of the cells. There we go. That's nice and clean. Yeah. So it's hard to see with all the bubbles in there, but that is absolutely a clean sluice mat. And if you do run one of these, always make sure gold likes to get trapped under here. So what I do after I let this dry out, and I'll take a dry paintbrush to it, and I'll swipe that into the pan, and I'll add that to next week's cons. Grab the 25-cent screwdriver, tighten her back up, and we'll be good to go. Make some more bubbles. There we go. Humble stackers in the house. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward. They make it easy, hunting and stuff. As long as you take your time when you do it, it's not hard. It's not hard at all to slide your mat out, and but always, of course, take your time. You don't want to drop the mat, especially if you're out at the creek. That could break your heart to sluice for 4 hours and then drop your mat in the creek. Yeah. So what I want to kind of do, it's going to be hard because it's full of bubbles. And one big rock for some reason or another. I probably dropped that in the pan when I was using it as a catch pan. I'm going to scoop some of these bubbles out so I can show you guys what the cons look like before I pan them, and just sitting in the pan. Cheers, Ringo and Czar. There we go. We got like a gold constellation in our pan right now. Give you guys a look in the pan before what it looks like when you dump it right out of your sluice. Wow, look at all those bubbles. Woo. Yeah. Some nice shiny stuff in that pan. Lots of gold, lots of pyrite, lots of black sands and garnet. Yeah. So panning, like I always tell people, it's not about going after the gold. It's about getting everything out of your pan that is not gold. It does look celestial, Hillbilly. It's like a galaxy. Now, unfortunately, all those shiny pieces aren't gold. There's a lot of pyrite in there as well. That all comes with it. Yeah, let's pick a number. Why not? I'm here. I got my marker. I got my pad. Why not? All right, legends. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Oh, that's interesting. You guys are picking a number. I grabbed this rock out of the sluice, but as I mentioned earlier, this is run through a larger sluice. Very nice looking piece of granite there. Just so when you see a rock, you don't take it for granted. Ha 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 ha. Dad joke. Knee slapper. Lumi, you love my dad jokes and you know it. All right, legends. Number was 44. Congrats to Hillbilly and Aisha. You're from the Granite State? Maine is the Granite State? I did not know that. Broke down Panners in the house. Get to see you, Broke. Absolute legend, Mr. Broke Down Panner. Oh, I thought you were from Maine for some reason, Jeffrey. I mean, you guys do border, so makes sense, I guess. Wasn't that far off, was it? Full half. Welcome in, bro. Think it's gonna snow? Not quite yet, man. Duct tape solves lots of problems. It sure does. Have a good one, Ringo. Appreciate you, bro. Nice, full half. If you can't solve it with duct tape, it's not worth solving. Looking good, Broke. Man, you came in a little bit late. I just showed if you want to scroll back, I actually showed the sluice cons before even starting to pan them today. Tell you, if this pyrite was gold, it'd be looking really good. Wow. Arby's Classic 4 for 10. Look at the size of that pyrite nugget. Man, if that was gold, I'd be laughing. Focus, camera. Crazy. I'll be having T-bone steak and Caesar salad for supper, I think. Yeah, pyrite can contain gold. I ain't going to be getting it out anytime soon. But my stuff is rock crushed, so I do get a ton of pyrite in my stuff. Looking good. That's okay, Anthony. We'll do some more entries. Plus, we haven't given the Goldback away yet. So Broke Down asked, we'll give him a look at what the cons look like right now. Man, the camera on this phone is so much better than my old one. That's awesome. If you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, that is. Yeah. Some really heavy stuff, lots of pyrite, lots of hematite, probably magnetite. Obviously, it's wet. I can't take the magnet to it, but thank you, Miss Lumi. Yeah, no buffering, Hillbilly. That was the big reason why I switched phones. My last phone was only a little over a year old, but it was a piece of crap. So I got a new piece of crap, but at least it's working. Yeah. Yay. Yay, no buffering. All right. Should probably put the bubble maker back on. We don't owe Elon anything. Believe me, when we get a bad storm here, mind you, I mean, out here in the sticks, it's my only option. So when we get a bad storm here, Elon does his things. Trust me. Cheers, Anthony. Curtis, it's on your channel tonight. If you want to drop a link, go ahead, and I'll pin it up for you. Lumi and I will be over at Curtis's, watching Curtis and B&B and Raspberry. Did you pick 12 as well, Anthony? I trust you. I do trust you, Anthony. You're a good person and a great supporter. Just give me a second. I'll make sure you get an entry for that, okay? So I mentioned to you guys that panning is about not going after the gold, but getting rid of everything that isn't gold. So you can see that I'm narrowing it down up top. You can see the gold starting to come out. And you can see all the black sand and pyrite that I'm slowly panning out of there. A little bit at a time. Looks like we're going to have a decent day, though. And then what I'll do is I'm slowly washing out what I panned off. Because every once in a while, like just there, a little flake, you'll see a flake of gold in it. At that point, I stop. I'll bring it all back to the top and pan it back. When something's worth over $4,000 an ounce, you want to take your time with it. Did you put it up, Curtis? Did I miss it? Yeah, I don't see it, Curtis. If you put it up, just go ahead and put it up again. Well, thank you so much, Full Half. You're an absolute legend and a gentleman. Another professional Canadian. There we go. There is the link to Curtis's live tonight. Thanks, Full Half. Did you pin it, Raspberry? I don't know. Oh, ignore you. Gotcha. Number was 12, Raspberry. Last one. Now we're starting to get down the nitty gritty. Nice flake in there. See, Raspberry? I mistype laugh out loud and put Lou all the time. But when you're British and you type Lou, that means something completely different. No, we don't say Lou here. Raspberry. That's a British thing. We say we're going to the bathroom. Nobody here says they're going to the loo. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying. Have a good one, Mrs. Gigi. Thanks for swinging by. Getting a nice line, guys. This is going good. Pisser works too. Yeah, why not? The throne. The head. Ah, thanks, B&B. Appreciate you, brother. We have one piece here that may be a picker. Oh. Sure, how high we could build that. I'll have to try that. Higher? Well, I got to have the bubbles to do it. I could probably get some out of the bush behind me there if I had to, but let's see what we could do here. Oh, they're getting to that point where they're going to need balanced. Put some over here. Got a leaf on there. We'll just leave that leaf land wherever it lands. That's fine. We'll flex some bubbles on there. Whatever. You can almost still see me. A stand with a stick and bubbles. All right. Looks like we're actually ahead of time. We'll probably end a little early today. So we'll do a couple of entries, and then we're going to give away the Goldback. Yeah. Who doesn't miss the 90s? That is it's a tall can. It's not a super, though. All right, guys. Oh, that toppled over. All right, guys. Let's give away. I'll give away 5. We'll give away 5, and then we'll show off the gold. Then we'll give away the Goldback. So for 5, courtesy of me. Ah, Crisis King, you got that right. One number only for 5 entries between 1 and 50. Go ahead, legends. You know what, James Baker, I see you there. You're here like week after week. It's okay. You don't have to talk or chat if you don't want to. But if you like my content and you like prospecting, make sure I'm going to give you a wrench. You can connect around to some other channels. Holy smokes, B&B. 5 for Bob, 5 for chat. We can absolutely do that. So let's give mine away, and then we'll give away 5 from Bob. Bob is an absolute legend. Welcome in, Crisis King. You're welcome. Hang out with some awesome people here. All right, legends. So for 5 entries, courtesy of me, number was 28. Congrats, Adam and Dina. Oh. All right. So courtesy of my good buddy Bob over at B&B Pater Prospecting, been a huge supporter of the channel, and a just as huge, if not bigger, supporter of our cause that we're working on this October. Raising some good money, donated some awesome prizes. Absolute legendary dude. For 5 entries, courtesy of Bob at B&B, one number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Oh, you're a legend, Bob. No worries. You're a good friend, too. So we may or may not have a picker, guys. We're going to be able to find out live. This would only be probably, I think, like the second or... I've been doing this for well over a year now, and I've only ever found 2 pickers, I think, before. So if I could pick this thing up with my ham and sausage fingers, yeah, we'll have picker number 2 that's ever been found on the channel. So that would be neat. All right, legends. So for 5 entries, courtesy of Bob over at B&B. Congrats, AAA and Lumi. Yeah, we don't know, Bob. It's something. Funny you say that. It is a little dirty looking for a piece of my gold. Because by the time my gold hits this sluice, it's been dredged from the river in water, put through a bigger cleanup sluice, and then put through this sluice with all these bubbles. Normally my gold is nice and clean, but okay. Let me see if I can isolate the might be a picker piece. There it is there. It's a dirty looking piece of gold, but it is a piece of gold. And I clean all my gold anyway because I'm vain like that. Yeah, it's been a great day, Curtis. Some awesome winners, great people. Always a great crowd. Always great hanging with you guys. Let's see if we got a picker on our hands. Let's show off the gold. Give away a Goldback. All right. So there is our gold there. Some awesome looking shiny. And you guys can see on the bottom left, there we go. Let me see if I can push the pan up against the panning station to hold it still. Now this is the piece that may be a picker. All depends. Can we pick it up? Top right is a really, really nice flake, Bob, but that is flat as a pancake. Or as my dad would say, flatter than piss on a plate. Except Dad's normally saying that about car tires. So let's see. We got her. We got her. She's a dirty piece, but it's a piece of gold nonetheless. Look at that. Focus, you. There we go. Yeah, needs some cleaning, but that is a picker nonetheless. And thank you for marveling at my perfect fingernail hygiene, guys. I appreciate it. A big smile for that picker. We'll splurge and give this guy a nose. Maybe a little toupee. Why not? Tons of bubbles equals clean fingers. No doubt, Hillbilly. All right. So, I can maybe a chance at some gold pay dirt. Well, you have a chance at some gold pay dirt, so maybe we'll give away that gold pay dirt. We'll see. Trump Pac-Man, I love it. Yeah, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, and Trump Pac-Man. It's Tariff Pac-Man. All right. One nice thing about the bubbles is you guys can't see me writing the number down. All right, legends. For the Goldback, and if we get more than one person, we'll have a playoff, dance-off, whatever you want to call it. One number between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Let me move the gold out of the. Let me move this pesky gold out of the way. Give it a few more seconds for folks to get a number in. You moved it for me. All right, legends. So the winner of this week's Goldback and a shot at a bag of Trouble One pay dirt. Closest was Bob. Congrats, Bob. B&B Prospecting. There you go, legend. All right, Brother Bob, we have 10 envelopes here. Pick any number between 1 and 10, and you win what's in the envelope. And if it's the black Goldback, you win the bag of pay dirt too. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Number 4. Oh, cool. These are new. I just put these in there, buddy. So it is not the pay dirt. However, that is a 10 euro Goldback. Very, very awesome. So I will remember that you picked number 4. Yeah, the new ones, Loomy. There's only a couple in there of the new ones. They are awesome, though. Congratulations, Bob. That is cool. Give it to Dina. I could absolutely give it to Dina. Hang on, let me put a note on there. Dina's actually got a Goldback from me that she won on your channel in the mail. I just put them in now that the postal strike's over and the backlog's all cleared out. So we'll send yet another Goldback out to Dina. Awesome. So she'll have a US one and a Euro one. Very nice of you, Bob. You're a legend. All right, so we will get that off to Dina. There we go. All right, great day, guys. Lots of bubbles. We raised some more money for an amazing cause. cheers to everybody. I really, 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 really appreciate everybody. Can't tell you how much. Sundays are always an awesome chill time for me with you guys. Stoked. The new phone seems to be working well. We're not buffering. The camera looks good. Next, we'll just work on the sound. But for now, yeah, I'm happy. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Lumi. You know, Lumi, behind every great man is a great woman, usually rolling her eyes and shaking her head, but she's behind him. Anyways, thanks, guys. Sunday, same time, we'll be here. That's going to be the giveaway. We will be taking entries to raise a bit more money, and we'll put a fork in it, and we're going to give away all the prizes. It's going to be awesome. John R. Bro, you've been lurking in here? Good to see you, John R. There's another legend. Make sure everyone's subscribed to John R. He's a really cool guy, too. All right, guys. So, again, thank you all so much for coming. Had a great time with you guys. We raised some money. Can't tell you how stoked I am. We appreciate each and every one of you here every week. Just makes my Sunday every time. So cheers, legends. Thank you all. Thank you to everyone who's donated prizes, all the support, even all of you for just being here and making the show a fun place to be. It means so much to me every week. Cheers, legends. We will catch you on the next one. I will see you guys at 7 o'clock over on Curtis's channel to cheer on Bob and Curtis and Raspberry. Cheers. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.